Heroes, welcome.
We're heroes, they're welcome.
I'm sure you missed that voice. Apologies. We had a rough couple weeks here, but we are back for some
Back in action.
hot, steamy modern action.
Absolutely.
So Ryan Scott's going to be playing kind of a spicy number here. It's Green-Black Journey to Eternity. Brent's going to go ahead and pull that card up for you here.
No, I won't. Because it's just going to be cut off.
So it is a legendary enchantment.
Well, we can do this one.
Yes. So enchant a creature you control. When an enchanted creature dies, return it to the battlefield under your control. Then return Journey to Eternity to the battlefield under your control, transformed. When it transforms into Atzal, the Cave of Eternity, a legendary land, so similar to Escanta. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, and then for 3, a black and a green, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. So kind of a Reanimator style.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems very Reanimator-ish.
Yep.
And it looks like Sean Stearns is playing traditional Affinity,
Yes.
which is still a very powerful deck. It looks like he has a
Memnite, and a Vault Scourge, and a Springleaf.
Vault Scourge?
The full art Memnite.
Yes.
The fullest of the full arts.
Also a Unstable Island.
Foil even, I believe.
Oh.
2 mana. We're going to have a...
Elvish Visionary.
Let's say Elvish something that draws a card.
Yes.
Elvish card drawer.
Yep.
So he has an Abrupt Decay in his hand. Surgical Extraction, another Elvish Visionary. And I can't quite see what else.
When Sean plays a...
not a Graphic Figures Cage. Cranial Plating.
Cranial Plating, yes.
Boy, we're rusty. Knock the old rust off.
You know, it's been a few days. It's kind of hard to remember what cards do, but yeah, he has...
Brent can never remember the cards anyways, so
yeah.
now it's even worse.
But now...
The 2 cards that he knew are now gone from his memory.
Yep. Pretty
Force
much.
of Will and Ancestral Recall no longer exist.
Wow. So, yeah, putting it on that Vault Scourge.
He does have the Abrupt Decay, though, here, so I would fire that off right away. Let's see, he has a Nihil Spellbomb.
Okay, not really
No.
too effective against the Affinity deck. Attacks for 1, putting Sean to 22.
No, maybe that's not... Is that a Phyrexian Obliterator? I thought it was a Surgical, but I don't think it is. The black card that he's thumbing.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know what it is.
It'd be hot if it was an Obliterator. Probably play some number of like Satyr Wayfinders or Grizzly Salvages, I would think, in this deck.
Put stuff in the graveyard?
Yep.
Is he wants to reanimate him later?
Yep. I always like seeing the spicy numbers like this.
Yeah.
Makes me happy. Ooh, another target for that
Abrupt Decay?
Abrupt Decay here. But I still think the cage or the cranial plating is going to be a better target.
Yes,
So.
and that's what he's doing. But uncheck that. It's not an assembly worker. Man, we are so bad at life. At least Magic Life.
Oh, the Steel Overseer?
Steel Overseer,
Yes.
yeah. With that unchecked, that's just going to make his creatures more and more powerful.
Yes.
Oh, Ryan plays a Secure Tri-Builder.
Good old Steven.
Helps him accelerate.
Also works with his enchantment because he can sacrifice the creature.
Ah, yeah. That's true. That's true. I think that's another Vault Scourge.
Yes. So Ryan kind of just taking the beat down here. Oh, Master of Ethereum.
Oh, my goodness. Sean with no cards in
Gonna
hand,
pump
but...
the team here.
Yeah.
I
Sean
think that is a Phyrexian Obliterator.
So he's going to activate the Ink Moth and the Blink Moth because he's going to tap the Steel Overseer, put 1 counter on everything, and then do attack for 6, 3 in the air, and 3 on the ground. Ryan's going to do the old block sack.
Two forests, or one forest here if he does have that obliterator hurting him here.
I don't think it's an obliterator. It doesn't seem to really fit in the style of the deck, it seems. Also, if you're going to run a 4 black mana spell, I don't think you'd want to run any basic forests.
I mean, you could play a large number of Urborgs.
Oh, you know what that is? That is the something Chupacabra. It is a Chupacabra.
Oh, yes, Ravenous Chupacabra.
Ravenous Chupacabra.
Makes him sack a creature or something.
Yep. Or destroys a creature.
He's not Ravenous. No, Ravenous. V-E-N. Chupacabra!
Chupadupa.
Oh, destroy target creature an opponent controls.
Whoops. Yeah.
Chupadupa. It's Chalupa.
Yeah, I remember that because it was used with the that one god in the last standard set, because you could keep returning them, destroy a creature, and...
But Affinity doing what Affinity does, and not really caring what the opponent does.
Pretty much.
Hey, your cards are cool. And it's dead.
And you're dead.
Unfortunately, Brent, this is Ryan Scott's last day he'll be joining us.
Yeah?
Heroes Welcome. He
That's
is
a
graduating from school and moving back home. So
wow. Good
to
for
the
him.
real world, as they would say.
The real world.
The cold world of reality.
That stinks.
Stay in school, kids.
Yes.
Don't be like Brent.
Or you.
I just like throwing you under the bus.
Yeah, well. Yeah. So I've been watching a lot of streamers play MTGO or Magic Online, not the arena, just the old school, very bad looking one. Because the last couple of weeks, they actually changed. They only did online. I think they're changing it back, and they just did it for like a test run. They tried the new London Mulligan rule.
I heard that people are trying to break that.
Yeah.
With Pull from Eternities.
And well, it's thing is you can't really. It's a good. It just makes every deck better, but there's not. It's not really broken.
Well, people are trying to play it with Narsets, so they have exiled cards and they can.
That deck's bad. Don't.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I hate that that's a thing that people are trying to do.
Well, you don't exile cards though from your hand. You just put it on the bottom of your library.
Yeah, still, not a fan.
You don't like the new Mulligan rule?
No, I don't.
Really?
So I do, and I don't know. I don't like when you try to make major changes to a thing that already exists in the world.
It's not a major change. It just makes it so more hands are viable.
I'll still get bad hands.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Tron greatly benefits from the new Mulligan rule. Then there's decks like Storm kind of got a little bit worse with the new Mulligan rules. So I don't know. I like it, but I haven't tried it yet, so I guess I can't say anything.
I'm also not a big fan of the arena, the way it looks. It reminds me of the Xbox game. very like video game-esque.
That's kind of why a lot of people like it, is because it, like, Magic Online kind of just looks like a document form.
Well, I agree.
And
I mean, they haven't changed it since it came out.
Yeah, and
like DOS prompt.
Yeah, Magic Arena makes the game look like a video game, which is fine because it's a children's game for the most part.
It's a young adult game.
Yeah, it's a kid's game.
Age 13 and up.
It's a teenager's game.
Exactly. I had a dream last night that somebody stole all my Magic cards.
That would be terrible.
I went to a convention and we were staying in this, like me and you were staying in this really like weird, like bed and breakfast place.
Yeah.
And the guy robbed us in the morning.
Wow.
Woke up and my backpack was empty and all my cards were gone. I remember feeling like physically sick.
It's terrible. Yeah.
What'd you do if somebody stole all your cards?
I don't know. Probably say a few curse words and go on with my life.
A few?
Probably, yeah.
A few hundred?
Quite a few, yeah.
Would you rather have someone steal your car or your Magic cards?
Car.
Me too.
Because my Magic collection is worth more than my car.
I'd rather have someone break into my house and steal like my TV and my Xbox.
Yeah.
And my couch.
They can have that for all I'm concerned.
Steal your whole house.
Yeah, right.
Just come home, empty pit. Well,
as long as I don't have my cards.
Yeah. Just sleep in this pit here.
Yep.
Holding my backpack.
Pretty much. So Affinity with another explosive start.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's going to preemptively ping the Steve here, which is going to prompt a sack.
Okay. Also, conveniently, the well, it did. The
Walking
Ballisto, yeah, it was a 1/1.
Yep.
It couldn't ping, but it was a 1/1 with the Master of Ethereal.
Interesting interaction.
Yeah.
There.
But Ryan, Fatal Push the...
Speaking of
the guy,
interesting
and then,
interactions, you know what today is, Brent?
Cobra Kai Day?
That was Wednesday.
Oh, that was Wednesday.
I'm
I
already
still haven't
on
seen
episode 8.
Did you renew your YouTube?
Yes, I
did.
did.
Oh my goodness.
Of course I did.
Well, I'm going to have to steal that again then.
No, it is pre-release day.
Oh, that's
weekend
right.
For War of the Spark. Come on down to Heroes Welcome tonight, midnight release. And he also has 4 other ones this weekend.
Oh,
also
wow.
has a 2-headed giant one. So yeah, come on down, reserve your spot if you haven't already. It's going to be a fun weekend here.
Now, do you think it's a coincidence that Wizards of the Coast released a massive collaboration of Planeswalkers the same day that there's a big movie coming out that has a big collaboration of superheroes?
I agree. I've heard it's awesome. I told anyone if they tell me anything, I'll punch them in the face.
I've been avoiding Facebook. Facebook's not bad. I've been avoiding like not chat rooms, but like forums and stuff like
Yahoo
that.
chat rooms.
Yeah, the old. I've been avoiding that for years.
The Globe. I think this is over here. Pretty close.
It's, yeah.
I'm not sure what that card is that Ryan has out. It'd be a 3-mana card. Does things.
Oh, that's a Fatal Push.
On the Ink Moth. Good old Inky. But yes, Cobra Kai is very good.
Okay.
Probably have it finished by tomorrow so that you can get my sign on and watch it. We would have finished it last night, but Steph's like, we have to savor it.
You have to savor it?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You just watch it all in one sitting.
That's what you're going to do. One day. Done.
There's a show on Netflix called Z Nation.
Yes.
In a matter of about 3 days, we watched all 5 seasons. Also, that show is very good. I'd recommend it.
You were constructive.
Well, you know, that's my life. It was probably about 4 days. But if you want a good zombie-esque show, that's actually, it's kind of, it's not really a comedy, but it's less serious than like The Walking Dead.
That's why I didn't like The Walking Dead anymore, because it was just like way too emotional and serious.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more, I don't want to say corny, but
you did get that enchantment out here, the namesake for the deck here. Don't know if it's going to be enough, but has a Steve to bring back.
Well, it brings the enchanted creature back, right?
Yes.
So whatever that creature is, it'll bring that back. Yeah, and then he can pay 5 mana to bring Steve back. Secure a Tribe Elder.
we were just joined by the late, great, scary Gary Kostic. For those of you who know him, love him dearly. Like Brent.
Oh. He transformed into the thing. Gained a life. Not sure what's going on, but I know he gained a life.
Picked
Somehow
up his fatal push.
Fatal Push, yep.
I don't know how he picked up his fatal push.
I wonder if that was a Eternal Witness? It's kind of off to the top right there. You can't really see it.
Yes. I think you are correct. He's counting out the damage here. From what she gained life there. Yeah. Not dead.
Yes, in fact, he went from 16 to 22. Has a Stubborn Denial in hand. That's an interesting one. Here's an interesting thing. Yeah, Ryan has a Fatal Push. If Sean does a correct attack, he can keep 2 black up. Yeah.
Just attach, yeah.
Yep. So he's attacking with both.
Whatever one gets fatal push.
Yeah. If he's going to Fatal Push the one, but then he can instant speed.
Yep.
Attach the cranial plating to the Ornithopter.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we're gonna see here. Yep. Make a black.
Black. Or he's just going to Stubborn Deny too. That works too. Yeah.
I like your way was cooler.
I thought mine was
Ryan kind of looking at the board and no. Seems good. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Well, extends the hand.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
Hello.
No, you missed our beautiful mugs.
There, now you can see my balding forehead.
Aren't most foreheads balding?
I mean, I've seen some good head of hair on some people.
So, here's a question
mine.
for you. We were talking about War of the Spark. What card are you most looking forward to in that set?
Honestly, I forgot what it's called, but it's an instant. It's 1 and a black, and it's Liliana's something, and it's an edict.
Okay.
But it's a 1 and black instant edict, which I don't think we've had in Modern before. And
no, we have not.
And so it's a 1 and black instant edict. Plus, it has the added effect that if you control Liliana, they also discard a card.
Okay.
So Modern wise, I don't know if it's the best card, but it's kind of the one. It's only an uncommon or something, maybe even a common. But I think it's kind of one of the best added additions to something like Rock or Jund. Because I mean, it's not even a Planeswalker, but I really like that card.
A card that a lot of people have been talking about is it's like Dovin's Command or something like that.
Okay.
It's a card that makes the next spell you play uncounterable.
Okay.
And you draw a card. It's like a blue and a white. We were talking about it in the control strategies and stuff.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I really, flavor-wise, like the new Nicol Bolas.
Okay.
The fact that that has all the Planeswalker's powers.
Of all in play?
Yes. I actually got the novel. Haven't started it yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the flavor of this set a lot. We'll see how the limited and constructed go for it. But flavor-wise, I love it.
I think another one of my new favorites. I don't know if he's going to be any good, but I like the new Gideon.
I'll say the new Gideon has been talked about.
3-mana Gideon
really
that you
good.
can. Yeah.
He's always a creature.
He's always a creature.
Your turn.
Yes. And then I'm not a big fan of his plus, but I do kind of like his minus.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just exile.
So
I think a permanent or non-land.
What do you think of Planeswalkers having a static ability now?
I like it.
I think that's a good idea. I think for now that they've released Planeswalkers in such a great number, they need to change how they are.
Right.
And I think this is a good. I think it'll evolve more. I think you'll see more of this. But I think it's a good step.
And since it's a Planeswalker focused deck, we've never seen Planeswalkers that were not mythics, and there's no way you could fit 36 mythics into a set.
Yeah,
so in way to make
mythics.
Bad ones, so to speak, as uncommons and rares, and I think it was a good way to get the power to lower Planeswalkers' power levels.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot of talk about people saying that it has kind of muddied their value and their worth in the set. But I think we were going to come to that point anyways.
Yeah.
And I think then you just evolve to the next step of what is next at that point. So yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be a good weekend, and we'll be back here for round number 2.
2. Like the bunny. ears. Hello, everybody.
You're a
It is
strange
I, the great Brent Stearns, here to represent Magic the Gathering Modern Edition at our local Heroes Welcome store. If you feel like you want to join us, please contact... I don't know what I'm doing with that. So
where are you going?
I don't know. I just took the wrong turn at Albuquerque and just kept going with it. So we got Tony Spanjers playing Amulet Titan. And Julian Curtis playing Eldrazi Tron. He's been playing it for a while now.
I like Eldrazi Tron a lot.
I too. It kind of fell out of favor. And now it's just kind of one of those niche decks, but I still like it.
I feel like the deck's super powerful. Because it's not one of the decks where you need to have Tron. What in the world is that?
That is a very colorful 1-mana card. Or maybe a 2-mana card, I don't know. No?
A relic of no.
I mean, the only thing I think of is it's a relic, but...
That's strange.
I don't know. Well, he sacked... Oh, it's a... It's
map.
Yeah, a map. And he's going to search for second Eldrazi Temple. Probably means he has a Smasher in his hand. Tony with a... So turn 1 Sakura Tribe Scout.
Tribe Scout was really good.
And then he would say to... Hey, Trent! How's it going, pal?
I thought maybe you'd be here for the release weekend, Trent. I really thought we'd see you.
He's just resting for the pre-release.
That's fair.
I thought that was in a turn we must have just did in response to Tony playing the Amulet. Alright. So, Julian is going to tap 5. He taps 4 for a Fontnaught Seer. Sees 2 Primeval Titans, a Summoner's Pact, and a tap
all
land.
The prime times.
Yes. And another... Oh, my goodness. Tony drew another Amulet. So he's going to play
Gets
that.
to have stack the trigger. I think this is so dumb that they're triggers.
Yeah. So now he has 4 mana. He has like 8 mana, I think.
What's more important, Trent? Pre-release or work? Come on, let's be real here.
This is like one of the most exciting weekends with War of the Spark and Avengers.
It's like nerd heaven.
I
And
know.
Cobra Kai came out.
And Cobra Kai.
And Game of Thrones.
Well, no one really cares about that one. But
everyone does?
No.
You're just saying that because you don't have HBO.
HBO Go?
You would be watching all of it.
I probably would. I've seen the first season.
And you enjoyed it. You didn't know who any of the characters were, though.
I know who Tony Stark was. Tony...
Exactly.
No, Ted Stark. Starch. What was his name?
Ted Starch.
Ted Starch. The main guy.
Wow. Ned Stark.
Ned Stark. I was close.
Ted Starch.
It's like... It was close. So Tony...
Crushed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't really walk through it very well for us, but we know what happened is he made a bunch of mana. He goes and gets a hasty Primeval Titan then with... Because he's going to go get the Boros Garrison Slayer Stronghold, give it haste, and then he gets to go get the double strike land. Yeah.
I think you can give it double haste too, so it makes it a 10/10.
Yep.
And then he gives it double strike and he attacks for 20.
Yep. Because he gets the triggers, so he gets the double red-white off of the Boros Garrison. So yeah. No, it was pretty over there.
Yeah.
Ted Starch. The Starch family. Summer is waiting.
Summer is waiting.
You should write your own books, Brent. The Canisters.
Canister. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a bad parody and I love it. Ted Stark.
I
Canisters.
picture him having like a really starchy cape. that like doesn't move at all. It's like a super windy day. It just
is completely still.
We use lots of starch, not starch family.
We are the #1 producers of starch. We have made our money off the starch.
But no, you should really watch the show. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. As soon as HBO puts it on Netflix, then I'll watch it.
You could just pay for HBO Go. Actually, you could just sign up for HBO Go and you get 30 days for free.
Ooh.
And you could watch it all.
I would say I'd probably watch it all, then cancel it.
Wait till the season's like halfway over.
Yeah.
So then you can watch all of the episodes because it's the final season. Then you do the 30 days free.
Yeah.
So you can catch the last few episodes live.
You can finally figure out what this red wedding is about. And
everyone wears red to the wedding.
Is that why everybody's so excited about it? Okay.
Yep.
I thought you're not supposed to
It's
wear white.
anti-traditional.
Okay. I thought you're not supposed to wear the
It's
same.
white. It's white after Labor Day.
Okay.
Well, the same thing as the bride?
Yeah.
Then we're the same color as the bride.
Yeah. Oh, Tony. Dr. Tony. Anthony is taking a mulligan. Not using the new mulligan rule yet.
So when is that supposed to go live
So
for humans?
Now, I was going to look this up and I didn't. It's going to be, the reason why they call it the London rules, because it's going to be pretty much GP London. It's not GPs anymore, but it's going to be, their London one is when they're going to premiere test it for live paper magic. And then they'll pretty much announce if they'll keep it or not.
I feel like they probably will.
They probably will.
Let's see if I can smell the pizza.
Can you smell what the pizza is cooking?
So Urza's Tower. Oof, that is a
Torpor Orb? Alright.
That works pretty good.
We should look that one up for
the humans.
For if Trent doesn't know what it does. Torpor Orb. Julian played a Thought Knot. I didn't see what he took, but Julian also has a Thought Knot Seer. Tony with a, or Julian with a Thought Knot Seer. Tony kind of has a very slow hand. So yeah, Torpor Orb. Creatures enter the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger.
This was a really popular card when Splinter Twin was around.
Yeah.
Because it would the Deceiver Exarch's ability would not trigger.
Right.
Haven't seen this one in the sideboards for a while, but there are a lot of come into play effects in the format right now.
Sure are.
Apparently your Ted Starch comment scared Trent away.
Good.
He was so insulted by your
goodness.
lack of knowledge.
He doesn't like Ted Starch.
No. Sounds like a newscaster.
Ding 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 ding.
Ted Starch reporting from Washington. Ted Starch reporting from Westeros.
Easteros.
It's a smusher. Easteros. The canisters are invading. Into Queen's sitting. Queen's standing. There we go. Instead of King's Landing. Queen's standing.
Look at this. This comedy writes itself.
Yeah.
Tony with another path. He has to discard a card for that Smasher ability. But Tony has to figure out a way to get rid of the Torpor Orb. Though even if he gets...
Okay,
never mind.
he's just showing him I'm going to go get Ulamog. See, then instead of House Baratheon, it could be House Sebastian. It could be like a crab. Make it sing like Under the Sea.
Thank you, Trent.
See, he wasn't even offended by your Yeah, I know. The prison decks are actually really, really popular lately. Having that orb in there kind of shuts down a lot of their ways to stop it.
Yeah.
Especially if their way to stop it is Night of Autumn. To get rid of a lot of the artifacts and stuff.
Yeah.
Because the card that fell out of favor is Castelli Pride Mage. Not a lot of people are playing those. Because they're playing the Night of Autumn.
The Night of Autumn is, yeah.
And so if they can't have a come into play effect, then
it does nothing.
Exactly.
Tony did bring in kind of the same note, he brought in the Reclamation Sage, so it's not going to do anything.
Reclamation Sage cannot kill a Torpor Orb.
Correct.
Paying for a 3-mana 2/1.
Now it looks like he's taking a mulligan. Julian. He has a map in hand, at least one Tron piece, so it's probably a keep. It does shut down Reclamation Sage. Ted Starch. Queen standing. Who's Aquaman? Who was his character?
Khal Drogo.
Khal Drogo. It'd be like Khal Doggo. Make him a little puppy.
And so yeah, that Rec Sage is pretty bad against the Torpor Orb front. There's a non-altered map. Alright, 2 mana. Oh, he has the Asusa, but not gonna get to do much off of it here. He's gonna have Tron on turn 3.
I played against Julian that one week I was actually playing. He said he quickly put his deck together. He only ran 3 maps by accident. He also forgot to put in Ulamogs in his deck.
I thought you were gonna say he forgot to put in like Urza's Towers.
That would have been amazing. But no, he only ran 3 maps and no.
Khal Drogo. I like it. See, Trent's getting with their comedy here.
Yeah.
Here we go, 7 mana. Ooh, into an Endbringer.
Endbringer plus
a machine gun.
Yeah. Plus Basculus Collar.
Yeah. He's not really a machine gun, he's more of a bazooka.
Yeah. Well, Tony did draw a path, but...
Here's the Azusa. I don't think there's any other lands here, though.
There's
2 paths.
Wow, yeah, no white mana?
Oh, this is rough. And now he can equip the Basilisk Collar, shoot down the Azusa.
Yeah, he's just... Either that or I think he's playing...
Is this Ulamog?
Nope. No, he's just going to play Ugin.
Ugin. Yeah, I was going to say, I would extend the hand at that point, too. Wow. That was surprising.
I honestly thought it was in Titan's favor, and you saw game 1 where it was just so explosive, but yeah, you just couldn't get anything the other 2 games.
Wow. Hi, Trent. Hi, any other people watching. Since that was so quick, I'm going to see if I can get another game moved over.
Okay.
Chances are high. So we'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Be right back. BRB. TTFN, ta-ta for now until we come back.
All right, sorry about that, guys. We actually were not able to get a game moved over, but we are back for round number 3 with Andrew Hintzman. Oh, no, Hintzman. Playing light blue Tron, so a blue-white Tron.
Yep.
Probably for like paths or timelies, stuff like that, I would guess.
Probably.
Against Kyle Falkner playing Dredge. Kyle, a big fan of these unfair decks.
Yeah.
Andrew Hintzman a little bit likes to play kind of some of the more off-the-wall strategies and stuff like that. So he was on Life from the Loam strategies for a while. I've seen him play the green-black Tron. He called it Dark Tron. So interested to see how this light blue Tron works out for him here.
Kyle, last time I saw him, he was playing that Reclamation.
Yes.
Wild Reclamation.
You beat him because he beat himself.
Yeah. Because I just zoned out, checked on my phone, and then he said go, and I was like, what?
That deck does have a very high learning curve to it.
So Andrew, mulligan down to 6. I think Dredge is another deck. If they do the new London Mulligan rule, I think that's another deck that will can take advantage of it.
I agree.
Because they only need, they already mulligan pretty well as it is anyways. So they only need a certain number of cards. So if they can draw 7 each time, just put the 2 bad ones on the bottom. And
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're going to do great with the new mulligan rule. And that's what I was saying with Tron too, is they just, if they go down to 3 but have 3 Tron lands, that's all they need. I mean, but pretty much. So he plays Temple of Enlightenment.
Haven't seen that one for a while.
Yeah. So Dredge doing Dredge things. We didn't really dredge anything good.
No.
See if he has another Faithless Looting or maybe a Cathartic Reunion or something in hand.
Kyle, famous for terrible luck on camera.
Yes. Yes, he is. He's just hardcast Narcomoeba says go.
That's what Dredge's supposed to do, right?
It's definitely not supposed to play a 2-mana 1/1 flyer for mana.
Next, he'll be hardcasting a Stink Beat on turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, he has it in hand. Andrew just plays a map for the turn. There we go. That was a better Dredge. Yeah, now he plays a mountain, gets a Bloodghast trigger. Probably gonna.
Is he gonna hardcast a Stink Beat? Oh,
he's gonna,
come on.
He's gonna flashback that Faithless Looting.
It's probably better.
So he has nothing to dredge, so he'll just draw 2, discard 2. But then he has one.
If he's discard a Stink Beat back.
He does have an Amalgam trigger at the end of his turn if he remembers.
See if he remembers here. I don't know if I don't think he's going to. Oh, he did. You proved me wrong, Kyle.
Yeah, a lot of times people like take it out or like
turn
exile
sideways.
it or turn sideways just to show that it's happening. He didn't do that, but he remembered, so that's good. So Andrew will have Tron next turn. He's facing 6 power on the board right now.
I have that taco song stuck in my head.
Uh-oh.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need to ask why. Open your mouth. Close your eyes.
So Andrew is contemplating playing Chalice for 1. I don't think that's really good. I guess it prevents him from flashbacking that second Faithless Looting. But
damage has kind of already been done here.
yeah.
Just gotta find a way to stem the bleeding.
Absolutely.
I think it'd be better turn, just sacking the map at the turn here.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. I did see. You're right. He did play. I did see a Assembled the Legion. No, the
Timely Reinforcements?
Timely Reinforcements.
Yep.
Yeah, did see that in his hand.
Definitely play that this turn. And he will get both effects.
Could have played it last turn too to get both effects, but I think, like I said, he just wanted to turn off the Faithless thing, though. I think that's kind of the least of his worries now. Kyle paying 4 mana to play Creeping Chill from his hand.
Ow. That is how Richard Garfield intended that card.
Yep.
Literally to be played.
Yep.
Another Amalgam. So if I was in Kyle's seat, I'd be feeling pretty good right now.
Absolutely.
But he's not going to be feeling very good here. It still does get him to cast it here, though, because he can go get a... Where's his power plant?
Yep.
No, mine, actually, he's going to get here. It still gives him 3 mana.
Yeah, he can play the... I mean, he'll put him up to 16, give him 3 blockers, but Kyle will just be like, okay, sure, and it's still big old attack.
Yep.
Most he can do
kill
is...
the Bloodghast.
Yeah, most he can do is kill the Bloodghast, and Kyle... I mean,
Okay, but he does have Tron now, so he does unlock a lot of those bigger...
exactly.
I don't know what he has for big payoffs, but...
You know, blocking Bloodghast is just so bad, because when all you have to do is play a land to bring him back, it's just... I mean, it stems the bleeding, but that's about it. Funny enough, Andrew has a Chalice on 1, and he has a map in his hand.
Yes. One of the few cards in the deck that... That's interesting if he does play Paths.
I know. He probably doesn't, but he's playing Make That Chalice.
I don't know why you play white, though. I mean, other than Timely, I don't know what else you would want. Andrew with one of my pet peeves here. Making
no tokens,
but not preparing,
yep.
Having your own tokens.
So we block both the Bloodghast and an Amalgam. So he takes 4.
Land
but
here,
he
yeah.
can just get some back anyways. Yep, now he's hard casting the Imp.
I mean, I feel like that's okay at this point. In the
Right.
game, Fabricate? No. What in the world is that card?
Oh, you know what? That's the... I can't remember. It was used for a while. It's that 3 mana, either Mana Leak or Impulse. Choose one.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called.
Sets.
Yeah. But it's 3 mana, counter target spell unless they pay 3, or look at the top 4 cards, put 1 into your hand.
Didn't look like a very good pick, though, of cards.
Not really. I think it was like 3 lands and another Chalice. I think he took the Chalice. I mean, you can put Chalice on 2. You can also put it on 3. But I don't think... Kyle doesn't have to play spells for the rest of the game, and I think he'll be fine. Three, 6, 10, 11, 12, and Andrew's at 12. Yeah.
Yep, I'd say that's enough there. This is the problem with like the blue Tron variants for me in general, is they're very good at kind of controlling the game, but they don't have the payoffs. They don't know closers really. I mean,
well, it takes a tiny bit of time for them to get to their payoff, and with something like Dredge, that little window you get in the beginning, they're already going to run you over. Like, sure, you have counter spells, but when they get to the point of where they don't need to play a spell anymore,
yep.
what are you going to do? So yeah, I'm interested maybe if he has paths in the sideboard, because I don't want those chalices.
No.
Or I wouldn't want those chalices second game.
Like you said, it doesn't. Even if you have it on the one like that,
Yeah.
they can just still naturally just discard or dredge.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
I mean, he could play a Collector Brutality and just discard a bunch of cards, and or
Right.
he can just put a Conflagrate in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Let it get countered.
Yeah.
That's fine. Discard a bunch of cards.
Yeah, exactly. You pay for its... Well, yeah, never mind. Because of...
Well, you pay one for it the first time.
Right.
And it would get
countered,
countered,
but that
then
doesn't
you don't
matter.
care about it.
Right, exactly.
You're still going to get to discard the cards out of the graveyard, and then you're paying X for it. So
Yeah.
the second time...
Exactly.
Seems like a rough matchup for the... Unless he has a large number of, like, Relic of Progenituses.
Right.
Progenitai.
Maybe... Could be playing Rest in Peace.
Could be.
Be a good
I
white card.
feel like you'd be better served playing Relic, though, because it's just such a utility card, too.
But it's also 1 mana, and yes, Chalice.
That is,
most of the time
correct.
he has
You
Chalice
are
for
correct.
1. So, I said I don't like Chalice in his deck post board, but I still think if he's going to play a graveyard hate card, it would probably be Rest in Peace.
That's fair. You are right there. Been up since 4:30.
I've been up since
Noon 30.
actually, yeah.
I was almost off of work at that time.
I'm gonna say I went to sleep when you went to work.
Then I work tomorrow and I have Sunday off.
Lucky.
Then I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I have Thursday off
You work Monday?
in the morning, just till 10. Most people aren't even awake. You won't even be awake by the time you get off work.
Yeah, then you're gonna be tired all day.
I'm always tired, Brent. I have 3 children.
And whose fault is that?
One of them's always sick and they never sleep.
All right. So, looks like Kyle has the Shriekhorn, turn 1.
Shriekhorn!
Kyle again with the turn 2 map. Kyle just got 2 Narcomoebas off that Shriekhorn. Not Narcomoebas, Narcomoeba. Unfortunately, there are no prized amalgams in the graveyard, but that's okay. Still 2 free creatures. Andrew again will have turn 4 Tron.
That's when you want Tron, right?
Hi, beautiful.
Oh, I was like, what? Hello, my families.
Hello, Bob's families. Kyle just slams down that Bloodghast. Andrew cracking map. Found the land. He's going to have 8 mana this turn.
Ugin would be an ideal play
Ugin
here.
would definitely be the ideal play.
You'd exile all of those cards.
Correct.
Except for the Shriekhorn.
That has 0 counters on it.
Come on, Eugene.
8?
Eugene! Yeah!
Oh my goodness. And
Yeah, and Kyle picks him up. Yeah.
well, alright. Aw.
Thank you. I heart you too.
I definitely
Let's make hearts at them.
hold on. I have a heart on for you. Ba-doom, ba-doom.
I've made a terrible heart.
What?
I made a terrible heart.
You made a good heart. We can do it like here. Put your hand up.
Here we go.
Here you go. We heart
Ba-doom.
you. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
That would have been one of the weirdest things I've ever done. Brent. You're welcome.
This is why we are the #1 stream on Twitch. That's great.
You're welcome. Do it all for our viewer.
Do it all for our viewer. Every
That was
single one of our
intentionally not
viewer.
plural.
My eyes are watering.
All right, going into game 3.
Oh yeah,
We got it
three.
already, actually. You are on top of the ball
Look,
there.
I am on top of the ball here.
You were like a ball.
What? I am in shape. Round is a shape.
Who's going to win here, the turtle or the hare?
Wow. Well, slow and steady wins the race, so
See, I mean, it actually fits their deck style.
it does.
One is a slow,
Kyle-
drawn out.
Yeah, Kyle's deck is fast and quick, and Andrew's is kind of slow and methodical. Although Andrew is going down to 5 MTG cards.
Magic the Gatherings. I don't know if you are the only viewers.
Probably.
Trent was here for a while. Then we took a long 45-minute break.
Excellent. We have 2 viewers, so there's somebody else watching.
Hi, other person. Hope you enjoyed our heart.
If you enjoy the show,
Give us a follow.
follow us, give us a like, subscribe, comment.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Tacos, tacos in the sky.
No, it's raining tacos
It's raining tacos from the sky.
from out of the sky.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, tacos out of the sky. 'Cause it ain't no lie. Taco, bye, bye, bye. So Kyle made a good play of fetching a land, putting into play untapped. It's not something you see every day.
I have never seen that in Modern.
Oh my goodness. And he's going to play a Faithless Looting.
The promo one.
Yeah.
With Dak Faden, the greatest thief in the Wallhammers.
Oh, wow. So he's going to draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards.
One of them being a Card that doesn't matter.
Yes. And the other one being a card that does matter.
And left it on top.
It's the third time that he's played a Temple Enlightenment on turn 1.
It's almost like he plays 4 of them.
Yeah.
Ooh, he does dredge away a Creeping Chill.
Alright.
Fixes the damage he did to himself.
Putting Andrew down to 17.
Gets back that Bloodghast.
Oh, they're going to watch a movie. Bye.
Bye-bye. Enjoy your movie.
What movie are they going to watch?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Sounds pretty good.
Unikitty.
Unikitty? Did they see Lego Movie 2?
Of course we did.
Oh, is it any good?
It was good. I liked it.
Okay.
We went and watched The Missing Link.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. Went and watched that last week.
Is that a claymation movie or is that a computer animated
Computer
movie?
animated.
Oh, okay.
But it looks supposed to kind of look like claymation
Oh,
style.
okay. Huh.
It was good. It was a little boring in the middle, but it was good.
Huh. So Kyle with Lego Batman. That's a good movie. One of the few movies I actually own.
Two-Face to black and blue face. It's like my favorite part of his song.
Wow.
Da, 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 da,
It's one of the only movies I actually own on DVD.
You own a DVD?
That's one of the only ones I own.
What is the other movie you own on DVD?
Deadpool. The first one.
Did you buy them at Walmart?
I did on Black Friday.
Have you opened them?
I did. Oh, I opened Lego Batman.
Okay.
I haven't opened Deadpool yet.
Deadpool 2 is on HBO right now, and I watched about the first 5 minutes of it.
Yeah?
Yep. And I stopped watching it.
Were your kids around?
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
Exactly. Bo was like, "Ooh, Deadpool!" And I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna turn it off."
Yes. Not for kids.
In the first 5 minutes, he like cut some guy's head off.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this later," and I haven't watched it since.
It's pretty good. This is kind of almost reminiscent of the first game. It's the Chalice on 1 that he did keep in. And then...
almost the exact same creatures.
Yeah.
Block the exact same way here.
Exactly. See if he'll block both the...
I feel like you have to do it the same way.
I don't know. I don't think blocking the Bloodghast is good. I'd just almost take the damage from the Bloodghast. Yeah.
I think that's what he's doing this time.
Because killing him does almost nothing.
Yeah.
Might as well just save the life points.
Yep, I think that's what he's going to do.
Ooh, he has a Ancient Grudge for that Chalice on 1. And he just naturally drew Tron.
Eugene.
Naturally, off the top of his deck,
Wow.
he drew the last Tron piece he needed. Kyle just looks distraught. He's like, did he just really top deck Ugin on turn 4? Wow.
That was what we call in the business a heartbreaker.
Yes.
Also, one would call it a humdinger of a bullywinger.
The fact that it exiles them all.
Exactly. And it's still at 4 counters right now.
Yeah.
So even if Kyle rebuilds, he can still...
He's just going to exile him again, or...
Yeah. Take it down to 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite the beating. Just the top deck. Milled to 5 this game, too.
Yeah. Shows you the power of Tron, though.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you have a finisher in Tron, really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Did he just flashback that Faith? Oh, the Chalice is gone.
Yeah, the Chalice is gone. He flashback the Faith Sling, didn't dredge anything, just drew 2 and discard 2. Let's see if he's gonna exile again, or if he's just gonna lightning bolt.
I guess bolting's better at this point.
Yeah. I guess technically it would be Ghost Fire. All that's left in his hand too is another Tron piece and a negate. So yeah, top decking that land 3rd Tron piece for Ugin was huge for Andrew. Kyle did get a Conflagrate. Don't know how many cards he has in his hand, but it's just going to be negated either way. That's what he's going to try to do. He's going to, I think, discard 6 cards to try to...
I feel like you have to.
Yeah. Yep, discard 6 cards. Do 6 damage to Ugin. And, yep, just negate.
Oof. Oh, look at that smile of Andrew.
I don't think...
Smiling snidely under the mustache.
The mustache.
It's like a villain. He just needs little twirls on the end of his mustache.
Sure does. I mean, that was a very villainous move. Discard my whole hand to kill your guy? Nope. Oh, then he plays that impulse card. Not. Didn't quite get a good look at what he grabbed. Plays Gifts Ungiven in this deck. Oh, there we go. There's that rest in peace. And yeah.
Alright, that is Kyle has fought through the Ugin, cannot fight through the rest in peace.
Yep.
And that is going to be Murder She Wrote, folks. Angela Lansbury, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Angela Lansbury. In her nightgown. So.
Alright, that was a pretty good game, actually.
That was a really good game.
I was pretty excited with it.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to see if we can get something moved over. Chances are pretty slim. It's pretty late in the round. I'm going to grab another Coke. Brent's going to grab another Sunkist. We'll be back for round number 4. are back for round numero cuatro. It is light blue Tron, sir.
Whatever, I'm lazy.
So we're going to get to see the couple decks we saw earlier. The light blue Tron versus Eldrazi Tron.
Yeah, a couple different Tron matchups.
So the battle of the Tron. I kind of like Eldrazi Tron, I think, in this matchup.
I do too. It depends on
Both of them are playing Chalice, though. So,
well,
not really, but it doesn't matter because the numbers you usually want to put them on is not going to hurt the other person.
Correct.
So I think those are the cards are going to come out right off the bat, at least in my opinion.
I'm really curious if Julian plays any number of Cavern of Souls.
That could,
because that would be really good against.
Typically, I haven't seen an Eldrazi Tron list in a while.
Right.
Typically, they would play one.
Right. Well, they're both going to 6. So Robert will be back. It'll just be me for a couple minutes. Yeah, and they're both going down to 6. Oh, Andrew going down to 5. Looks like Julian is going to keep his 6. Alright, I think Andrew likes his 5s, can do the scry, goes to the bottom. Starts out with a Tron piece. Julian with an Eldrazi temple into a map. Andrew just with the 1 land, it looks like. Oof. Julian with... He has 2 lands, so almost going to have 3, but kind of awkward. 2 lands are a little bit awkward. Having the Waste and the Eldrazi Temple, and he's going to look for another Eldrazi Temple. That's probably the best one to search for. You going to play a Smasher? Yeah. Well, this is about as... ending as quick as it started, just pretty much. When he finally drew his second land, he's just going to say go, though. And another attack for 5. Andrew down to 10. And say Endbringer, which he's going to condescend for 1. Scry 2, both to the bottom. He says, no. Andrew's down to 5. Not sure what... That must be another Endbringer, which he been remanded. They tried to play Ugin, and it almost worked. Got a chuckle out of Julian. Alright. Well then. Guessing on both sides the chalices are coming out. Okay, the Basilisk Collar, yeah, probably be coming out too. Be taking out those relics. I don't think you even need those. Well, all his dust. There's a lot of cards that aren't that good in this matchup, it seems. Your Ugin's another one. See what else? See, nope. Didn't really see what he's going to bring in. That was on Julian's side. See if. Can't really see what Andrew's up to. It's kind of the same thing. It's probably a lot of. Like that Ugin is not really that good. Probably. Well, the chalices aren't that good. Not drawing lands is also not good, so hopefully Andrew has better luck this game too. All right. Andrew taking another mulligan. Really not doing that well with cards, but it looks like Julian's taking a mulligan as well.
So fun at EDH. Just like you play it, it takes over the game in a singular card. The entirety of the game, like for 3 other players now, becomes how do we kill this 9/9? While he proceeds to bolt all our shit and gain life. Gain life, deal damage, or destroy an artifact or enchantment. And I'm running other shit like repercussion, so whenever I deal damage to a creature, it deals damage to them. Whenever I gain life, I fuck their account as a comma. He's also vigilance reach. Which is just a nutty time. Now I'm regretting taking that deck apart ever. I'm literally gonna go home and put that deck back together. Yeah. Play this. Go. I'm gonna have a hand like you this game. Like last game. I'm gonna bottom that.
All right, we're playing Magic. So Andrew has a map, and Julian has a Mind Stone. Andrew's gonna search, get a land. Pass the turn, plays land, pass the turn. Julian plays a Thought-Knot Seer. See what Andrew's dealing with. He's got a Thirst for Knowledge, says Ugin, a Negate, a Platinum Angel. That's interesting. Julian with the... I at least see a Ugin and a... Oh, the 3-mana one. 3-mana Eldrazi. He's going to exile the Platinum Angel. Looks like he's playing with his hands revealed. And yeah, Thirst for Knowledge, negate, Ugin, and I'm not sure what that last card is, just right off the camera. Does just say go. Another Mind Stone. Must be a repeal? Okay. We're going to repeal a Mind Stone, alright. Attack for 7. Looks like Julian's down to 9 life total. Sorry, Andrew's down to 9. Julian's gonna play Oblivion Stone. Though don't think he's ever gonna get a chance to use it.
Yeah, because you went first. Yeah, I did.
It was against humans, so
Yeah.
it's a little different.
No, but do you want to bring anything against me?
No. I mean, the plus one seems good.
So it looks like Andrew negated that Oblivion Stone.
Eldrazi Tron doing Eldrazi Tron things.
Yep.
The 2 Mind Stones up there.
Yep.
Not going for the classic Weatherlight art.
Nope.
Disappointing.
Well, you go tell him that. Andrew with the timely reinforcements. Put him back up to 15.
Need a smusher. Smush, smush, smush. So far I've seen the Tron deck cast Ugins and Timelies.
Yep. I did play negate. I think he had a repeal. almost thought he drew his third Tron piece, but he did not, I believe. Basilisk Collar.
The collar. I would throw that right on that thought seer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Julian read your mind. 4/4 with Death Touch and Lifelink.
Like a mini wormcoil engine.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like a little baby.
Little baby.
Little baby worm.
Aww. Andrew, end of turn is
TFK.
gonna be thirsty for some knowledge.
He has the good art thirst for knowledges, though.
Does he?
The original Mirrodin art. Bubble hat. The blue bubble hat.
Bubble Bobble?
Good game.
Mm-hmm. Thinking long and hard of what to discard. Just doesn't know what to discard. Looks like he decides on Ugin and I think Condescend. Drew his last Tron piece and is playing Mindstone or Mindslaver.
The slave of the mines. He has the good art Mindslaver, too.
Yeah. Now he's gonna take Julian's turn.
One card short of a lock here. Oh. And he might have the lock here. The lock
Oh, if he
requires
has
13 mana.
What's that? Yeah.
He does have the lock here. Because he has 7 here. Another tower is 10, 12. Yeah, he has enough.
Okay. But she's going to take all of Julian's turns.
So you can
But I
cast-
guess he has no... Wait, I was going to say he has no way of winning, but his only way of winning would take all of his turns and then deck Julian pretty much. Because Andrew's not going to get decked.
No. It's an inevitability at this point.
Correct.
I mean, Andrew or Julian can choose to continue playing the game.
Right. Well, he doesn't have a lock yet because he already played the land for the turn, so Julian is going to get one more turn. I think Andrew's trying to figure out if he can somehow cast the... Oh. He wants to cast the Ulamog so Julian can't cast it, but then he doesn't want Julian to then attack with it.
Can you use the trigger on itself?
It's adds as being cast, so
Okay.
no.
All right. That was my question.
Yeah. Because it's not an enter play ability, it's a when it's on the stack ability.
I mean, I feel like you're okay with him attacking you and exiling 20 cards as long as you...
You don't put the thing on top first.
Yes.
Right, I
I feel
guess.
like you're okay with that.
I guess you're right, yeah. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it looks like he had enough to cast it. So yeah, he cast it, exiled both creatures. So Andrew drew a card. Yeah, this attack is going to put him to 2. But 2 is not 0, coincidentally. Andrew's playing another timely reinforcements. Him up to 18. And Julian, yeah, now doesn't matter what he does because now next turn Andrew just has the lock.
Yep.
All right,
Well navigated by Andrew there.
Game 3. Game, set, and match.
The snidely villain with the mustache took that game, as villains often do.
One land from the top. One land off the top. Lucky Julian.
Pretty bad when the hero is the Eldrazi player.
Yeah. When we have to get on the enemy side to be the good guy again.
They're the same price as Ugins. Actually, they're cheaper than Brent. Ugins are 60, Karns are 55. Just going back up.
I will, yes, but also put this back on the list.
Julian checking
They're up to 7.
his text messages during game.
Are you texting Julian right now, telling him?
I am telling him what's in Andrew's hand.
That's outside information, sir.
Oh boy. So, got Julian has a Mind Stone. Andrew has an exploration map.
Is that kind of like
lands.
Expedition Map?
Expedition map, you're right. Excuse me. Looks like a Thought Not Seer. You got a Repeal, an Ugin, another land. There's a Negate, Thirst for Knowledge, and another spell. Looks like Julian just took out the threat of Ugin. Andrew is going to take that map, search for the last Tron piece that he needed.
Tron.
This busted magic.
Brent was calling me out on my Jeff Hoogland pitch. Jeff, if you're watching, I would like some royalties.
If Jeff is watching, he's
Got nothing better to do?
yeah, he wouldn't do that. Ooh, a Walking Ballista for 2, which Andrew is going to counterspell. Oh, he's going to play the Mana League version of that Impulse. Ooh, Julian with a Ghost Quarter. Do you know what that card does, Bob?
I do not.
Okay. So Ghost Quarter, you can tap to add colors to your mana pool, or you can tap and sacrifice to destroy any land. Then they can search their library for a basic land and put it into play.
Basic land of any type?
Of any type.
What about spleens?
If Splains was a land, basic
Okay.
land type, you could search for that.
Good job.
I guess it's not really a basic land type, it's just a basic land. Because you can also search up Waste,
You can.
which is not a basic land type, it's just a basic land that taps for colorless. But it does cut him off of the Tron. He's going to repeal. He's repeal on the Thought Not Seer.
It's a bold move.
And then Julian is going to cast Thought Not Seer. And Andrew is going to remand that Thought Not Seer. Andrew just drew the Tron piece that was just destroyed.
Of course. That's what Tron players do.
Yep.
I once played a guy in a Tron mirror. I kept 7, he mulliganed to 4, and had turn 3 Tron before me.
Oh my goodness.
You know what the 4 cards he had was?
Tron, Karn.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
No joke.
Oh my gosh.
It was sickening.
Yeah, that's pretty sickening. That's a good 4 cards.
Even he was like, yeah, this deck's dumb. Platinum Angel.
Yeah, he played a Platinum Angel, and now Thought Not Seer is going to see, negate, Thirst for Knowledge, Temple of Enlightenment, Wormcoil Engine, and I believe that's the counter. No, I don't know what that last blue card is. That one on top now?
This one
Yeah.
is a Treasure Mage.
Oh, it's a Treasure Mage? Okay.
Search for an artifact card with mana cost 6 or more.
Wow.
Goes and gets Mindslaver and or Sundering Titan or Platinum Angel.
Sundering Titan.
I would be playing all the Sundering Titans.
But to destroy your own island. Also, it would be very bad against Julian's deck.
I mean, it would.
Ooh. So Andrew plays a Crucible of Worlds, gets back that destroyed Tron piece. It attacks with the Platinum Angel.
Quantium.
Platinum Angel.
Eddie, if you're watching, I apologize. Quantium Angel. Oh, the good old days. You know that was 16 years ago now, Brent?
16 years ago? I was only 4 then.
I was 5.
Yep.
Today I realized I'm 6 years older than my boss.
How does that make you feel?
Old. Really old. On the downward slope to 40, Brent. You still on the upward slope.
Yep.
You haven't hit that plateau yet.
Not yet. Surrender with the Thirst for Knowledge. Discards, well, 2 lands, because it's free, pretty much. With the Crucible out.
I mean, I'm just gonna drop those 40 to
Julian does have Ulamog in hand. So if you can just get enough mana to cast that so you can exile that Platinum Angel.
Wormcoil.
Oof. Also exile that Wormcoil. But I think, well, I think he's 1 Tron piece away. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana right now. Or I guess 9 Eldrazi mana. Looks like he's going to play Endbringer. unfortunately is not going to bring much end right now. I think Endbrander needed haste. You know?
It'd be really good.
Yeah. I mean, Reality Smasher has haste.
Reality Smasher is also really, 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 really good.
Yes. It's gonna hold back that Wormcoil engine. I don't know. I'd almost want to just smash with that too.
Here it comes.
2,
That's gonna win the game here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I miscounted last time, so yeah.
This
10 mana
just
right
wins in
there.
The game. Exiles the
Wormcoil,
and the Platinum
Platinum Angel.
and then
Yep,
attacks
for
exact
a lot.
Well, a lot, way more than exact.
Yeah. I miscounted the mana. I thought he had 8. He had 9 last turn. Yep, Exiles, Platinum Angel, and Wormcoil Engine. Yep, 8, 11, plus 5 is 13. Andrew's at 12. Since it's a cast trigger, even if we could counter the Ulamog, he still gets the trigger off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he plays some sort of like stifled card.
Trick Bind.
Trick Bind, yeah, exactly. Which, if he did, he wouldn't be thinking about it for so long.
Is a negate.
That does nothing.
Because I can block with that reshaper, and then I could have like theoretically gotten Tron easier. Easier. I guess you have like a repeal or something like that. Yep. Actually, I don't think repealing that does it because I can still like this combat. And I can do 17.
Not sure what this discussion is going on out there. Zero idea what's going on. Do you know what's going on?
Nope.
I don't know what's going on.
That's going to be it. That's probably 2 turns with the library.
I think Andrew is slightly upset that he's going to lose this game.
It might be. Julian is hiding Andrew's shame.
So it'd probably be better to like take all the flat.
Yep, those get exiled. Julian, stop. There you go. Thank you. Attack for 13. It's actually 16. I don't know how I got 13 before. But, you know, some people can't count. Bob.
I can't count.
Brent. He's going to repeal the Endbringer.
And the 1. I have no idea what that card is.
Awesome. I was glad I'm not the only one. I'm so confused.
It's like an 8th edition card.
Yeah, Phyrexian has like an 8 or a 9 on the storm list or something like that.
Well, he has 4 colorless
Like
floating.
an 8 or 9 on the storm list. It's not coming.
Apparently has 3 colorless floating. Apparently has 2 colorless floating. Discards the card, draws a card.
Maybe his removal spells.
Discards, must be pay 1, discard a land, draw a card.
I'm saying reasonable things.
It's gonna be like the only thing it's like maybe like 7 Phyrexian mana kill a creature stuff for draft or something like that. Like
I think there's gonna be Phyrexian mana. I don't think it's gonna be anything like that good, but I think they're gonna.
It's got nothing. Julian wins it.
this was tough.
Seems like he just was not happy about the outcome of that game, understandably so.
Yeah.
Felt like he had it in the bag there, and then Julian got it. So.
Yep.
All right. So that's going to do it for us here from Heroes Welcome in Menominee, Wisconsin. Brent, what was your favorite part of the night?
Sausage pizza.
Sausage pizza.
Yep.
That's fair. That's fair. My favorite was getting to hang out with Trent for a little bit.
Yeah. That's good people.
So yeah, hopefully if you guys are watching this, you're going to have some pre-release fun this weekend. And next week, the cards are legal. So see if we've seen any new spicy cards. But we're going to sign off here. So you guys have a good night. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody. I love you. Thank you for joining. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know how good we are, and enjoy your life. Forever long it is.
That's morbid.
That's not a threat, that's a promise.
Bye-bye.
Bye.